Here we are in our series on health challenges, and today we're going to be talking about gout. Now realize that in any of the series that we do, whatever malady we're looking at or whatever health challenge we're looking at, we're not talking about a cure for any specific malady, but we are talking about, and we will go over some things that can be very, very beneficial for maladies that you or I might have. Today is gout, and if we can define gout, gout usually occurs in the feet. It's an acid crystal accumulation brought on by our bodies becoming either more acidic or dehydrated. And I haven't had gout myself, but I talk to people that have had gout, and they talk about it as being like this glass right here. If this were broken glass, and that broken glass was inside of your feet. The people that I've talked to with gout say it's like that. It's that painful, almost like having broken glass in your feet. Now, we've got some things up here, and we've got this little diagram that says oxidative stress, inflammation, pain. We're also going to use that diagram on a couple other maladies that we'll be going through in the next couple days, athletic recovery and aging gracefully. But what is this? Oxidative stress is a state that very often is brought on by chronic dehydration, our bodies becoming too acidic. When that happens, there's inflammation in a certain part of the body. With gout, it's usually the feet, not always, but usually the feet. And with that inflammation can be pain, in fact, extreme pain. Now, I sat down with somebody doing our total health evaluation, and they had gout. What kind of recommendations would I make in terms of alleviating, relieving, maybe helping their situation with gout? The first thing that I would do is I would have them get totally hydrated. Now I'm turning on our living water system, and I'm also getting the water to a 9.5 pH. And when I do that, a couple things happen. If I have that person with gout drink half their weight in ounces a day of alkaline, ionized, healthy, wetter living water. Remember how we said oxidative stress was a condition where the body was getting dehydrated and becoming more acidic? This acid crystal accumulation. What if I had a substance, water, that could hydrate and hydrate better than other waters because it's wetter? What if I had a substance that had a 9.5 pH where I could, in essence, dissolve this acid crystal accumulation? If I could help to alleviate this oxidative stress, I probably would help to relieve the inflammation. If I relieve the inflammation, or we relieve the inflammation, I'd also relieve the pain. So my recommendation, the first recommendation with gout, with somebody with gout, is to drink. If I weigh 160 pounds, to drink at least 80 ounces of ionized alkaline wetter living water per day. The second thing that I do is make sure and have a diet that was less acidic. The standard American diet with the burgers, the fries, the Cokes, etc. is very, very, very acidic. I'd have that person eating more alkaline foods. The green leafy vegetables, the broccoli, the fruits, the vegetables are much, much more alkaline. I'd have them doing that. And then finally, we have a product in Valaro called Reflex. It's a natural anti-inflammatory. In fact, it's NSF for sports certified, so it's clean for the major leaguers to use, but it's a natural anti-inflammatory. So the things I'd have an individual do that had gout would definitely be get hydrated, and get hydrated with living water. Number two, change their diet so they're eating much, much more alkaline food and much less acidic food like the standard American diet. And then finally, take something like our Reflex that's an herbal, natural anti-inflammatory.